Mr. Ngatia, if one reads the Kenyan media and tries to measure the public opinion, it looks like majority of Kenyans do not support this war. So, how did Kenya go to war?
Thank you very much. As I have said before, this war, each and every Kenyans are not stupid people, first and foremost. Look, I can prove to you, Kenyans voted a constitution because they wanted change. They have been marginalized. We had, since independence, we had using the old constitution that was negotiated in Lancaster. Today, Kenyans can differentiate between what is good and wrong, what is right and wrong. First and foremost, the person who has declared this war is Saitoti. Saitoti is not the president of Kenya. Saitoti is a filthy, rich, corrupt criminal. He is involved with agro-leasing, etc., etc. And again, he is studying, he is campaigning for the next year's president election. He wants to be president of Kenya. But please, he is wrong. He is a daydreamer. Because if you look at people who have declared this war, Saitoti and the Haji, Saitoti is a criminal who should sit. If I take power today in Kenya, Saitoti would be rotting in jails in Kenya, in dungeon, caged and chained. Saitoti, I don't want to go back to his history because I have said it before. He's a criminal number one. The fake Maasai, who have called the Maasai, who have allowed the Maasai today to be Jikakamba, squatters, Walahoi, allowing people from Central Province to take all Maasai lands because Maasai is an occupied country. Kikuyus are colonialists of Maasai. So, person of Saitoti caliber is rubbish.
But why did he declare a war?
He declared war because Kibaki, they knew, they are using Kibaki, they know Kibaki is a senile president, an octogenarian, because first and foremost, today, Kibaki is in Australia. He went there for health reasons, for medical checkup, because we saw during the Makuja day last week in Kenya, Kibaki was almost collapsing, inspecting the guard of honor mounted by the Kenya Defense Forces. And to make the matter worse, the president of Somaili, the so-called TFG, Transitional Federal Government, has told the Kenya openly that Kenya is not welcome in Somalia. And if this war continues, the whole Somali is going to unite. And do not forget, Somalis have support from all Muslims countries and from all Mujahideen. Because when you see such pictures we are seeing here, with the Bible, with the cross, this is to interpret these pictures. You will see they are delivering a very dangerous message that Kenya wants to Christianize Somalia, which is a Muslim country. So if Somali people appeals to their Muslim brothers, it will be seen as another crusade in the Horn of Africa. So this war, Kenya cannot win this war, and we are going nowhere. The best thing Kenya should do, if they have common sense, is to withdraw immediately from Somalia and put soldiers in their borders to protect their borders. That one is allowed. Every country has the right to protect her borders.
Now, if I may just interrupt you, there has been some attacks in Kenya, grenade attacks, and the government seem to be suggesting that Al-Shabaab is involved, although Al-Shabaab has denied. There was a person who was taken to prison the other day, life in prison, that he threw grenades. Now, do you really think Al-Shabaab was behind these grenades?
I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so, because Al-Shabaab does not throw grenades. Al-Shabaab does not throw potatoes. We used to call them potatoes when I was serving the army. And let me tell you, Al-Shabaab is a terrorist organization, or whatever they are, that can stand in front of tanks. We have seen their evil deeds in Uganda. They don't use grenades. They put themselves, they wear armor, bombs, and explode themselves. We have seen them doing it in Nairobi, in Afghanistan, in Yemen, in Iraq, and in Uganda of late. So I think Al-Shabaab have not hit Kenya back.
So,
and I pray God if it should never happen, because why should the Kenyan innocent lose Kenyan innocence, lose life because of that wars that does not concern them? We have our own problem that should be solved.
So do you think this hand grenade thing is...
Thank you very much.
I mean, what is your view?
This hand grenade is a choreographed, is a ploy done by NISIs, Kenya National Security Intelligence Officers, to distract the minds of Kenyan people. Because when I look at that guy who was arrested, this happens one day, the second day, first and foremost, it started with throwing grenades in a bar, crowded, Maura's bar. Second, few hours, about maybe 12 hours, we saw the same bomb at the OTC. Let me tell Kenyans people, we are intelligent people. We are leaders. We have seen this before. This is not the first time. When these guys, the same government, Kenyatta government, was in power and they wanted to eliminate Josiah Mwangi Kariuki, they did the same. The government has to put the bombs at the OTC in the same place. These guys put the bombs. And that bomb killed so many people because they thought JM was inside that bomb. So government can organize such things. It has happened in many countries. So when this guy went to the court, why did his case, as such a very serious case, took only one day? And the guy, the young man, was jailed for life. I think it's a ploy, just as they did. The man, let's minimize the Kenyans, the man who killed Tom Mboya was a Kikuyu, Nahachon Isaka Jega Joroge, was arrested by the same Kenya police, and he was arraigned in court. We were told by the same Kenya mass media that he was sentenced to death. But nothing happened. Nobody saw his death or his burial. The next thing we heard, Jenga was seen in Ethiopia, in East African cities, working as a free man. So this guy, today, in today's newspaper, he is laughing. He was not tortured. And we know Kenya police are the best to torture. First of all, if the police knew that the man is a criminal, he should have been killed. The police do not, Kenya police are not known not to take criminals to court. They kill them. Again, when this guy is killed, Boya, we saw all what happened. They arrest you, they jail you, and they release you. Because it is a government ploy. So, even these kidnappings, if you think, I think the West is not stupid, or the West intelligence, Kenya should not joke or play with Western intelligence. You can't kidnap somebody from Mombasa and run to Mombasa. Look here, this is the map of Kenya, and this is Somalia. You cannot kidnap. However smart you are, you cannot kidnap a person or a tourist or anybody in Lamu and flee with him to 100 or more than 100 kilometers inside Somalia, while the Kenya army has boats, marines who can't swim, because we saw aircrafts. We have air force with jet fighters which can fly within 5 or 7 minutes. They can reach anywhere here. We have army with helicopters. We have air force. We have navy equipped. Why should these people kidnap tourists, innocent tourists here, and take them to Somalia more than 100 kilometers? Don't we have anybody at the border? Don't we have aircraft that can pursue and they shadow or do reconnaissance and they fire that boat that was taken?
Now, if I may interrupt you, then why does the Kenyan government play this game of kidnapping Al-Shabaab, then go into Somalia? Why?
There are so many scenarios, my friend.